very Millie Simmons from the Napier region. John Berry finding himself quite comfortable behind the wheel of this Group B vessel. Of course, normally a navigator, and now coming into the sport as a driver. The split at a 33.666. Oh, knifed it big time. Lost a lot of time on that final left-hander, 50.400. John O'Verry, a few of the drivers coming into that final left-hander to come under the timing split there have been finding it very difficult to find the apex of that corner. John O'Verry just showed how difficult that was by really throwing the boat in, knifing it around. So this is qualifying round number 4 of the Group B category. I dare say after this qualifying 4, we will have a bit of a lunch break. So that has been confirmed by me. That'll be an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to come into the pit and paddock area, have a look up close at these wonderfully powerful machines. There will be no smoking in the pits. It is a working pit area, so absolutely no smoking and no alcohol to be brought into the pits at all. If you are found smoking or with alcohol, you will be asked to leave immediately. So please, we don't want to have to do that, but we will announce that opportunity to come in and have a look at these wonderful machines, get up close and personal with both drivers and navigators as Bryce Barron launches off the line. Kylie Barron doing the navigational duties. So Bryce Barron just porpoising the boat around that Lucas Oil's right hander a little bit. Some of these Stinger machines just not quite handling it. The ones that have tripped up very, very high. The split at a 34.7. That's pretty good for Bryce. He'll be very happy with that. Into this left-right combination, very interesting to find that apex and that right-hander as well. And a 51.571 there for Bryce and Kylie Barron. Plenty of tucker around here today too, ladies and gentlemen. Had a lovely coffee early, so plenty of food available. Don't forget to slip, slop, slap. Nice bit of cloud cover here at Wanaka today. Yesterday was an absolute scorcher. Temperature a lot better to deal with today, makes the teams a lot happier. Lower temperatures mean a lot more power out of these engines. Chris Rasmussen and Holly Sutherland in the Venom racing machine. Professionals Real Estate out of New Plymouth. Nice lines to get them up through that central chute. The constant radius arc around the Lucas Oils roundabout very nicely through the hairpin. Looking like a tidy lap until they've gone the wrong way. Needed to go right. They still haven't. Yep, they're back on track now. So the split will be well down at a plus 41. So lost a lot of time on that rotational error. Back on the course proper now. Won't be bothering too much the people at the top of the leaderboard. and a 58.343 for Chris Rasmussen and Holly Sutherland. A little bit of miscommunication there between driver and navigator. They will come back to the pits and have a very good look at what went wrong there. Sam Gray, Mike Allen now coming off the trailer. Just a reminder, this is qualifying round number 4 for the Group B category. We also want to thank Crediflex, Ts Guthrie Limited, Hydrolink Mid Canterbury, Outram Garage, Curran Scott Contracting, XL Joinery, Warnock Architecture Limited, Contour Engineering, Edge Construction, David Reed Homes and Cooper Vehicle Maintenance. Great to have all of you ladies and gentlemen here at Wanaka. The big back off into that hairpin from Sam Gray, just trying to get the boat set up to get around there nicely. The split is a 36.160. Down through the centre, just try and split those islands there. Nicely done, running very, very wide around the bottom with a 53.873. Really let the vessel just drift very widely in that bottom Novus Auto Glass sweeper, heading to the final run through that timing loop. So very brave line, that one. Another couple of inches, you grab the dirt, you flip it up and you're into the tyres, and that's never any fun for anyone. So Carl Beaver and the Beaver will leave it. Jay Amon doing the navigational duties from Waikato. The fitter and turner is behind the wheel. Bit of a twitch out the exit of the Lucas Oils roundabout, very wide down at Novus. Oh, a bit erratic getting into the PSP hairpin there. Certainly feeling confident about this rotation. He's bearing from Waikato at a 32.7 on the split. They've gone the wrong way. It needed to be a left-right combination. They are now both aware of it. It's a long, long way back to correct it from there. A long, long way back. Back onto the rotation proper now. Now he's just eased it right off. No point pushing it now. So a 65, 66 and a little bit of change there for Carl Beaver. That rotational error cost them plenty. You saw straight away that as they got off the gas, they realised the mistake. So to recorrect the rotation, you must come from the direction in which you are going to reconnect to the rotation proper. Because they made the rotational error right at the top part of the course, they had to come all the way back down to the bottom in this game of tennis that we're seeing before us here today to recorrect that rotation. Just added too much time to the clock to make it worthwhile pushing it for the rest of the lap. So a nice clear level head there from Carl Beaver, brought it back to the trailer A-OK. It is Tim and Debbie Edhouse now from Ofonga, Liquid Addiction, reigning New Zealand champions in the Group B category. Proven to be a very nice rotation here at Wanaka. Only a few little areas of the course that are creating a washing machine effect on some of the boats. The washing machine effect. The turbulent waters unsettle some of these boats. They are very finely tuned vessels. The split for Tim Edhouse at a 33.758. Oh, just knifed it in, bogged it right down. That is an unusual error from the reigning New Zealand champion. Tim and Debbie Edhouse cost him a lot of time with a 51.805. Finds himself in a P3 at the moment. Is John Very leading the charge at the moment. Just giving thumbs up down there. And have you sorted it out yet, this rotation? Yep, got it sorted. I saw he sent you the wrong way there. Right. Just having a chat to some of our drivers and navigators. Probably should have turned the microphone off for that personal chat, but yeah, they're just sort of sitting there and going, oh, it is a very, very difficult job when your eye level is only a few feet above the waterline. From the different perspective down that low, it is certainly a challenge, and that's what we like to see. We're getting to that stage of the day where the pace is going to increase. Don't worry about that. Great to see that we also have some other Americans made their way down to Wanaka here. Stephen and Randy Church, of course, racing Bad Influence in the US, not racing here today. Just came down for a bit of a look-see, came down to see if they can discover a few secrets, see if they can stitch up a few people, work their way around so that when they get into the American season, they will have the upper hand, or so the theory goes. Yeah, pretty. All right, so that rounds out qualifying round number 4 for the Group B category.